Hey guys, this is Carlise, and on this episode of Food Nerds, we are going to be making a quick and simple 3-ingredient, no-bake Nutella pie. So if you're ready to learn how to make this today, stay tuned and we'll get right on to it. Okay, hey guys, so like I said, we're going to be making a quick no-bake Nutella pie. It just has three ingredients in it. It's going to be real simple, quick and easy. It's going to have Cool Whip. I have the original Nutella, and I have an already pre-baked pie crust that I have baked in the oven on 325 for about 8 minutes. Correction, 425 for about 8 minutes. I already pre-poked the bottom of the pie crust so it won't rise too much, and I have put a bunch of dry rice at the bottom so I won't get any bubbles and gaps in my pan. Okay, so I poured about half the 16-ounce container of this Cool Whip, so it's about 8 ounces in this large glass mixing bowl. I'm going to add about 3/4 jar. This is a 13-ounce jar of Nutella, and I'm not going to add the whole jar because you're going to see what I'm going to do with the rest of it a little later on in this recipe. So we're going to add that straight to our Cool Whip. Okay, it's nice and thick. Let me tell you a secret, okay, about this Nutella. I have never had Nutella before until today. And when I say people are right, it tastes just like the Ferrero Rochers. It really do taste just like the Ferrero Rochers. So, we're going to mix this up. Now I know some people do this recipe with cream cheese. I'm not really a big fan of cream cheese like that. So I'm just going to use it with some Cool Whip and some Nutella. Okay? Mix this on up till you get a nice light consistency. You don't want to over mix it because you don't want the Cool Whip to get too runny. I was gonna say drunny. You don't want it to get too runny and look too bad, okay? So now I got it pretty much all mixed in, which is great. Let me taste it. That tastes good. Ooh. Anyway, so we're gonna pour this right into our pre-baked pie crust. Okay, guys. I promise you, this is gonna be the most simple recipe you have made in a long time. Okay. So I got this in the pie crust. Put that on the counter. We're going to spread this out, okay? And then once I get it nice and even, should have used my offset spatula. That's what I should have done. Okay, so we're just going to put a couple dollops of this. Ooh, some of it's a little still frozen. We're going to put a few dollops of Cool Whip on top. Okay. You're going to see what I'm going to do with this. Just so when it comes out, it kind of looks appealing to the eye. Like I was always taught, you eat with your eyes first. So if you wouldn't want to eat it, looking at it wise, I don't think anyone's going to really try it, you know? So, put a little bit of Cool Whip on top. Make it a little nice and white. And I'm going to do the same thing with the Nutella. It's a little thick. Got to get it out. Okay? Put some of it out. Put it all around. Right? And I got me a knife. So I'm going to just cut right through. swirl it through, you know? So you get the nice big chunks of Nutella in it, okay? Good. Put that down. Slammed it a little bit just to get it nice and low flat. Then I got my crushed Ferrero Rochers that I just gently chopped up, okay? We're gonna sprinkle that right on top. Okay, I put these in the freezer just to get them hard so the hazelnut spread inside won't get everywhere. So I did put these in the freezer for about 10 minutes before I chopped them up. Okay, now this topping it with Ferrero Rochers is optional. You don't have to do that. I choose to do it because I personally like it. I'm addicted to Ferrero Rochers. This is honestly why I wanted to try this recipe. People told me that it tastes just like it, and hey, I like chocolate. I like hazelnut spread. So I figured I might like Nutella. So guys, this is what the finished product is looking like. After we mixed up our filling, pre-baked the crust, topped it off with a little bit more thick Nutella and a little bit more Cool Whip. I got some Ferrero Rochers chopped up and I put them on top. Like I said, I put them in the freezer for about 10 minutes before I was able to chop up my Ferrero Rochers, and it's just about 3 of them. I still have a little bit extra in this bowl that I can snack on while I wait. You just wanted to top it off, and we're going to get this in the freezer for about an hour, and once it comes out the freezer, we'll be right back. Hey guys, so it's been about 2 hours since we last made this Nutella pie. It's been sitting in the fridge for about 2 hours now. Got caught up in some other things, so we're here now. We're going to cut it and present it and see how it tastes. Okay, just to let you know, as a little trick, I like to put my knife in hot water, okay, like really hot water before I cut it, just to make sure I get a clean cut every time, okay. Make sure it comes out nice and clean. Got it. I'm actually going with my little pie picker upper, whatever it's called. Scoop it right up. Look at that. Put it right here on the plate. Let's try it. Okay, and let's give it a try. What side? I think I'm going right at the beginning. I promise you could taste the Nutella. It's so light and fluffy, guys. The chocolate, oh gosh, the chocolate. It is chocolatey, like wow. And that shortbread crust, that makes all the difference. I know a lot of people like to do it with cookie crust, but that flaky crust, that's the Nutella pie. So thank you guys for tuning into this recipe, first recipe of the channel, and I hope you hit that subscribe button if you like the recipe and you want to see more pies like this, easy, quick, no bake pies. Hit that like button, hit subscribe, and I'll see you next week on Saturday. Thank you. Is this